Hello everyone, my name is Richie and welcome back to another video. Today join me for a first look at the brand new Class 86 Loco DLC from Just Trains. I'm excited for this one. So yes, this is the first ever Loco DLC from Just Trains, who have made some incredible DLC in Train Sim World so far. Obviously, notably Blackpool branches and West Coast Mainline, Preston to Carlisle, both incredible routes. So this is a new Loco DLC, the Class 86, which a lot of people are excited about. And today I'm going to show it off for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the main menu, have a look at the scenarios, see what it does in the timetable, and then we're going to jump into a service and drive it from here at Lancaster down to Preston and give a good first look at the Class 86. Of course, before we jump into anything, I do want to say a massive thank you to Dovetail Games for providing a game key to show this off for you. So let's jump into the main menu and have a look at the Class 86 and what it does. So let's jump into it. Right then, we're here in the main menu and let's take a little look at what the Class 86 does. So let's have a little look at scenarios first. So if we jump into the scenarios for this, you can see we've got 5 new scenarios, including this one, a helping hand, delayed and rerouted, cross-country can, the European, and it's coming home. They're all fairly lengthy, around about an hour each. So yeah, pretty decent length scenarios, and some of them are quite easy, which is good. Jumping into the timetable, you can see we've got now the Class 86 there. Obviously, if you've got Blackpool branches, you will see the pacer here as well, but I don't have that on the PC. Now, a key thing to note with the Class 86, similar to the Class 87 and the Pacer, it comes with loads of different variants. Here you go, you've got loads of them. So as you can see here, we've got some intercity ones, we've got some BLU ones, so there's loads and loads of different liveries for this. I think there's around about 5 or 6 or something like that. Yeah, from what I can see, there's like 4 or 5 different ones. So if you like your variety of 86s, you'll see loads of different ones. You'll see like intercity ones and all sorts of stuff. So loads of different liveries, which is awesome. As for services that it does, I think it does pretty much the same as what it does with the 87, but I think the consists have been changed. Now, by that I mean that I think 86s and 87s pull different sort of like ranges of wagons. I'm not too sure how it all works, and there'll be people out there that'll know a lot more than me, but from what I've seen, they've like kind of changed up the timetable, updated it to be a bit more realistic, and obviously to include 86s where they should be and whatever else. But yeah, the majority of the services are full-on runs from Carlisle to Preston and wherever across the route. So we're going to be doing a shorter service today. We're going to do Lancaster to Birmingham New Street, wherever that is. There we go. We're going to do that, and then we're going to drive it down to Preston. So let's jump into it. So here we go. I've jumped into 1G73 Lancaster to Birmingham New Street. So let's get ourselves started and get ourselves set up, shall we? So what do we need to do? Key. There you go, put that in there and then put it into forwards, and then you open the doors. This looks very similar to the Class 87. There's a few differences around here with the lights. So obviously the 87 has a few different lights. It doesn't have like demisters and stuff, or it does, but probably in different places. Now I'm guessing similar to the 87, there's a thing up here you have to press or you have to pull, that thing, and that gives you power. I think, yeah, that's right. If you change that, obviously, if you don't do that, it won't move anywhere. Well, this is the wonderful Class 86. Looks absolutely splendid. It looks really nice, actually. Modelling's done really well. Just Trains have done some fantastic work on this game, and this is just, you know, just a part of it. It looks fantastic. I really like how Just Trains have like focused on this 80s era sort of traction and actually proved it can be popular as well. These are all the coaches. Looks really, really nice. But yeah, this is Lancaster, a lovely looking station. Absolutely fantastic. I love this route. It's fantastic. I'd probably say Blackpool branches is my favourite because of the style of it and the commuter style. But this is a very, very good route. Right, and at any moment now we can start going. So in about 20 seconds we can lock the doors and get going. And hopefully we can do it, because the 87 took me a little bit of time to get my head around. So hopefully the 86, it will probably be just as difficult, but hopefully we'll be fine. Right, let's lock the doors and get going, shall we? So let's release the brakes. That's fine. Let's get inside and make sure we do this properly. So we need to run it up, and hopefully it does some running up. Right, it looks like it's doing something there. So you need to make sure that little gauge is going up. Make sure it doesn't go into the red though, because if it does, it don't do anything. But it's doing something, so here we go. Off we go in the Class 86. And a couple of tones, shall we? Nice. Let's get a little flyby of it. Lovely stuff. Right then, 21 miles to Preston. This looks absolutely fantastic. But yeah, any moment we can get up to 110 and then fly down to Preston. So yeah, if you've not picked this route up, I would highly recommend it. So obviously a key thing to note with this is there's different variants, there's new wagons, there's all sorts of stuff. If you're into, you know, your BR Blue stuff, you'll really like this. Right then, we can get up to 75. So full beans up to 75. Come on, all the beans. Let's run it right up. Let's keep going. It certainly shifts this thing, doesn't it? Look at this. Hey, we're flying here. Look at this, 40 mile an hour already. Lovely. Right, come on. let's go. So we're only calling it Preston today as we're going across that canal there. But you know, we will properly showcase this in a stream and all sorts of stuff. There's plenty of other people that are doing content on this as well, so make sure to check them out, because there's certain people in the community that will know a lot more about this than what I do. Look at this, we're flying along, we're almost at 75, so maybe, you know, let's just take the power off there as we roll up the hill. It's uphill here and it's really, really quick. Proper got power on this. Awesome. Right then, up to 100 mile an hour, let's go. All the power. Run it right up, come on. Let's fly down to Preston. We need to be there in 15 minutes. Easy work for the 86. Right, we're slowly building it up to 100 mile an hour, come on. All the beans, it sounds incredible this sounds absolutely fantastic. Right then, we're at 100 mile an hour, let's get all the beans off there. Right, so we just flew past an 86, lovely stuff, so you'll see plenty of stuff as you fly along here. I tell you what, let's get a little flyby shot, shall we? Let's go over here, try and race the 86 and do a proper little flyby. Right, let's go to this bridge and get a proper flyby shot. Where is it? There it is, couple of tones. Nice. Excellent stuff, very nice indeed. Lovely, right, 17 miles to Preston. Hopefully we see some other stuff along the way too. Certainly flying along here. This is absolutely fantastic. They've done a really good job with this. Obviously, you know, this is very popular stuff, this 80s traction. A lot of people have been excited for this one. Yeah, this is nice, this. Very nice indeed, I like it. The thing is though, to me it looks a bit like an electric 47. I tell you what, a little flyby shot down here will be cool. Right. Very nice. Let's get another one down here. Another little flyby. Let's race the 86. Come on, hurry up. Let's go here. Let's do another little flyby shot from down here. Come on, couple of tones. Nice. Very nice indeed. Excellent. Cool. Right. These would have been really cool to see like back in the day. Obviously, my recent memory of railways is all the modern stuff. So this is why I'm not too into my 80s stuff. But if you know what it's all about and if you've got memories of the 86, this could unlock it, because obviously this is a key piece of railway like history. Yeah, this looks cool and we're absolutely flying along here. 9.3 miles to go to Preston. Let me know in the comments what you think of the 86, because a lot of you have been quite looking forward to this one, and so have I. It looks really, really nice. One thing I really like here is all the different nameplates. They've all got different nameplates, so that's the good thing about this. There's the amount of detail that have gone into, and Just Trains' stuff is very detailed. Loads of different aspects to it, obviously nameplates, variations, liveries, all sorts of stuff, so you probably won't see the same train twice. And like I was saying in the intro, if you jumped into this same service, right, you'll see a different load of wagons. It will change every single time. It'll be the same consist, but the actual liveries will all be different. Interestingly though, there's no buffet car on this, so I will have to find a buffet car at some point and show you around there. What I like as well is having these sorts of units in the game now. It opens up for opportunities for like more rail tours. Obviously the 87 was on the Manchester Airport commuter, so hopefully more future routes have different rail tours, including the 86s and the 87s, because it'd be awesome. We're absolutely flying through the English countryside. This is such a wonderful route, it really is. Probably one of the most highly regarded routes in Train Sim World to date. Let me know what you think, right? Do you like this route, and what route do you prefer, this one or Blackpool branches? And also, what route would you want to see in future from Just Trains? I've got my ideas, so let me know yours. Right then, we're around about 4 miles away from Preston, and I tell you what, this has been a lot of fun to drive. Actually quite easy to drive as well. Probably just as difficult as the 87s. We do need to start slowing down in a minute actually, so I need to make sure I'm good with the brakes. I may be terrible with the brakes, and this is where we mess it up, so I should have done a brake test really. That would have been good, but I didn't do that. Right, let's test the brakes out, shall we? A bit of first application. Is it slowing down? It's slowing down. Okay, that is good. We need to get down to 80 mile an hour, so 40% brakes. Yeah, it's slowing down a treat. Look at that. Oh, we're down to 86 mile an hour. Look at that. Very fitting for the loco that we're driving. Right, down to 80. There we go. We can release the brakes and then sort of slowly come to a stop at Preston. Hopefully not absolutely barrel through the station, because that will not be good. I tell you something I really like, the brake sounds. As you can hear now, as it's slowing down, there's like a really nice whir sound. Very similar to what the 87 sounds like, but this obviously sounds a lot older. Very cool. Right then, down to 35. The brakes are good on this. It starts going quickly and it slows down quickly as well. Awesome. Probably not the same when you've got like about 10 coaches behind you, but it's a bit of a smaller train, so we're getting away with it today. Oh, look at that. We're going to hit the 35 perfectly. We've got a 101 over there. Couple of tones, got another 101 behind it, so that's going to Blackpool I think. So if you had Blackpool branches installed, that would probably be a pacer. Right then, here is Preston, so let's get some brakes in. We've also got an 87 over there, looks very, very nice, the 87. So let's slow down for this station. We don't want to overcook this, do we? Because we'll end up, well, spadding most probably. Right then, slowly does it. The clunking sounds as you arrive into a station sound absolutely fantastic. So just slowly does it. You don't want to spad, but you do want to go to the end of the platform so that all the carriages are in the station. Right then, slowly does it. Let's not spad. Some more brakes. Some more brakes. Oh, this is going to be close. Slow right down. Oh my goodness. Right. We've stopped. We've stopped just in time. Awesome. Let's unlock the doors. And let's talk about the Class 86. I love that. So there we go. That was a little first look at the Class 86. Obviously a relatively short run today, but I will showcase it properly in a separate live stream because there's a lot of fun to be had with this. So what's my first thoughts on this Loco DLC? I absolutely love it. I think it's fantastic. If you want to build up on your collection of 80s electrics and also add on to this route, I'd say go for it because it's a lot of fun. Obviously, I don't know the intricacies of it, but Just Trains would have done a lot of work to the 86 to make it like a whole different experience. So, you know, if you know what the differences are, or you're interested in it, or obviously you've got memories of the 86, I'd say just go for it because it's fantastic. It's really, really nice. Before we end the video, I do want to quickly bring in a buffet car as well. So let's quickly do that and then I'll do a little outro. So let's spawn in one of them, shall we? What we'll do is before we do that, we'll just lock the doors and we'll finish the service so that this can carry on its merry way. And then we'll spawn in a little buffet car. So, awesome, we did alright there. Return to free roam and let's get out. Right, we'll go over here, shall we? So we'll go spawn it on this platform through here. Hopefully that 86 doesn't go anywhere. But what we'll do is we'll just spawn in another 86, shall we? Right then, 86 times. So there we go, got the 86 there. So 86-2. Let's bring that in there. One with 12 coaches on it. That should do the job. You can spawn that in there. Ah, very nice. Look at that. Looks really nice. Right, let's have a little look. Buffet car, buffet car, buffet car. Surely. Ah, look at that. There you go. Buffet car. Let's jump into here, shall we? Let's get in here. Let's have a little look around. This looks fantastic. Ah, here you go. Here's the buffet car. Look at this. You've got all sorts going on. You've got your chocolate, you've got your potato crisps, you've got all sorts of stuff. Pork pies, sandwiches. One thing that would have been really funny is if they would have brought that M&S strawberries and cream sandwich in. I know it's the 80s and that didn't exist back then, but that would have been a really funny little Easter egg. Or sandwich, let's say. Another little thing to mention down here is the little buffet list here. So you've got all sorts of stuff. You've got coffee, you've got a bit of Bovril, a bit of butter, cereal, lovely stuff. Looks very nice. 23p for a ham sandwich. Wow, what a time to be alive. Now you'd be paying about £4 for a sandwich. Here's the seating arrangement. Got some tables and chairs and stuff. So I've never actually been in a buffet car before. So if you have been, let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. But yeah, you've got some more seats and stuff over here. Very nice. I don't know whether you've just heard, but the tones went off again. So I think it was down here. What I really like with this route as well is that the whole AI, there's like whistling and the trains that are horns back and stuff. Yeah, the 86 is gone. It's long gone. So there we go. That was a little first look at the Class 86 Loco DLC from Just Trains. And I tell you what, absolutely fantastic. I love it. So let me know in the comments what you think. Are you going to get this? Let me know. Oh, there's something moving over there. What's that? Oh, an 87. Doing a little light loco move. Awesome. Right. So yeah, there you go. The 86. I absolutely love it. So we'll properly showcase this in a live stream. We'll do all sorts of runs in the 86 and maybe the 87 as well and take a good proper look at this. But anyway, with all that said and done, I'm going to leave that video there. So thank you all for watching this video. I've been Richie and I'll hopefully see you all next time. Bye bye.